Table set up for press and curl. You need a towel, sanitary maintenance area, 4 metal clips, a hard rubber comb, pressing oil, spatula, Sanex strip, pressing comb, Marcel iron, cloth cape, towel, trash bag, hair weft, and T-pins, pressing oven, and 6 clips. The head would be provided by State Board. Plug in the oven. Place the pressing comb inside of the oven. Make sure not to go far because you will burn the handle. Keep the wooden handle outside. You can attach the Sanex strip to the oven, not to forget to check the temperature of the comb when the time comes. Drape the model with a towel and a cloth cape. You cannot use plastic cape because it will burn the client when you're doing press and curl. Divide the model's hair into 4 sections and use metal clips. For this procedure, you're going to let your client sit at your station while you're going to work on the weft. The weft would be secured using T-pins going straight into the doll head. Remove the pressing oil from the pressing oil container using a spatula. You can apply the pressing oil on your hand into a container or piece of paper. You can use any technique taught at school as long as it is sanitary. Throw the spatula into the trash. Apply the pressing oil on to the hair on the weft. You do not need to apply a lot of pressing oil, just sufficient enough for the procedure. If you apply too much pressing oil, you will burn the hair and it will smell, and it's not a pretty sight at State Board. You will be docked points. Throw the disposable cup into the trash bag. Remove the pressing comb out of the oven and check the temperature. You have to check the temperature by counting 3. 1, 2, 3. In your mind, of course, not loud at State Board. If the Sanex strip stays white, then it's good. If it scorches, then you will cool it down on a wet towel and then check the temperature again. And if it's good, you're going to start pressing. Comb the hair first. Check your State Board examination book to find out whether you're doing a hard press or a soft press. A soft press is 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. You have to keep moving. If you do not move, you will burn the hair. Your section should be as wide as this area. So mentally I'm going to measure it, put it on, out, on, out. This is the part that is straightening the hair. Hard press would be 2 on the top, 1, 2, 2 on the bottom, 1 and 2. Keep pressing until you get to the bottom of the weft. Clean the comb before placing it back into the oven. After finishing with the comb, place the comb on the dry part of a towel. Make sure it's dry part and the comb is a little cool so you would not burn the towel. Place the Marcel iron into the oven. Make sure you don't place it too far, otherwise you will burn the handle. Remove the Marcel iron from the oven and check the temperature. Make the curl. Your section has to be as wide as the circle of the Marcel iron. I will warm up the hair and then start the curl. We're going to start from the bottom and then we're going to turn, click, click, turn down, click back, turn again, click back, and once the end is right here, I'm going to put my comb on the head, turn around and start clicking. The examiner needs to hear the click, so you have to click until it's loose and it turns twice, then you can easily move out and remove it. Secure this with a clip. You are going to do 6 roller controls. Over directed, on base, half on, half off, off base, that's 4, and then 2 more. So the first one I will start with over directed, leaving the base. But remember, the clip has to be clipped on the scalp And you have the luxury of the clip, so whichever way you clip is the way that it would stay. Warm up the hair, and then I'm going to curl it up and down, up and down, up and down. Once you see the end, apply this comb for the protection, which is a hard rubber comb, and start clicking. Click, click, click until it's loose. Once it's loose and turns twice, you can remove this. This curl would be an on base curl. So I'm going to put this directly on base. Another curl would be half on, half off base. So if you see from the bottom, you would see the over directed on base right now. And I'm making the third one, which is a half on, half off base. Walk up, down, up and down until it's time to get the ends. Click, click, click it, protect the scalp, and out. In half off, half on base, and half off base. The other three curls would be completely off base. Continue with your curl. Make sure you protect the scalp and come out. Off base curl. Now, as you can see, I did the 4 necessary curl formations. This is completely over directed. This is on base. This is half on, half off, and completely off base. Make 2 more curls. If you have any extra hair that is hanging down, let it hang down. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to make 2 more curls. And here are my 6 curls. Over directed on base, half off, half on, completely off, and 2 off base curls. Turn off the oven, unplug the oven, remove the clips from the weft. Remove the weft, undrape your model, wrap your implements with the towel like this, and you can place them in the soiled towel bag. Your combs and clips should go into a soiled implement box. Your spatula and disposables should go into the trash bag.